Welcome, Scorpio, to your tarot card reading. We're going to get into your predictions in just a minute, right after I fix my video camera. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see. Stay? Okay, we're staying. All right, so enough of that. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your general predictions for your month of March. We're going to get into predictions for March of 2022, find out anything that is defining event or obstacle or a challenge this upcoming month, overview of your love, financial, health, and your spiritual. We're just going to skim over that love stuff only because we do have a love reading for you right after this. It's going to pop up right about here at the end of this video. So make sure that you click on it and go check that out. The first things first, we're going to get into your current energy. So we're going to find out where you are currently with Oracle cards, and then we're going to confirm that with the tarot reading. Alrighty. Totally unprepared. I don't even know why I hit live yet. No idea. No idea why I do the things I do. All right, go over there. All right, let's get into it. All right. All right, there are some possibilities here. These possibilities could definitely be some sort of partnership or, gearing up with somebody else as far as like business or financial. Could even have something to do with signing a contract or getting into some sort of like legal tie with somebody else. So currently you're dealing with something legal. And again, you will have possibilities, you will have choices or some sort of a decision to make as far as any kind of partnership or something that will actually cooperate. You could even have some choices here that have to do with something legal, but you could also have the option to out on that legal issue, just depending on kind of where the tarot resonates. So we're going to find out and confirm those oracle cards. We're going to find out the beginning of your month, where you're at, Scorpio, okay? And then getting into those predictions. All right, let's get going. All right, we're going to find out how you are during the beginning of the month. How are things going to be dealing or dealt with currently into the beginning of March for Scorpio, what the universe needs Scorpio to know. Here we go. 4 of Pentacles upright. We got our 2 of Wands. This is almost immediately confirming those oracle cards. It's indicating that there is definitely some sort of a plan that will be kind of in the process in the beginning of March, maybe getting into a new contract as far as your job, definitely dealing with your physical or some sort of anything that outputs your material world or gives you the materials, something that has to do with ambition and drive. No, you will not be able to control the situation. However, it will be more stable. It'll be more grounded. And if you want to get into this planning, that's a really good idea because there's a lot of good energy around it. And this is something that is open. It's new. It's adventurous. It's exciting. It's more up your passion alley than just like working. It's more of something that you would enjoy. All right, let's find out the 3 defining events, obstacles, challenges for Scorpio that the universe needs to holler at Scorpio. What is it that Scorpio should know going into those defining events or those moments? Urati. All right, we've got the 7 of Wands, so that is in reverse. We have our Hanged Man that is upright, as well as 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, both upright. Okay, so the prospects or some sort of possibility and choices, those are definitely coming up as a defining moment. So there will be something leading up to it in a celebration. You'll be excited. It'll kind of come together and it'll be very grounded. Again, it's going to be weighing very heavy as far as like you've kind of been floating around for the last few months. So this is going to kind of weigh you down and bring you back to reality quite a bit. It's going to help to change your point of view or your perspective on things. That's a huge defining moment, especially for you, Scorpio, because you've kind of been stuck in your head, stuck in the same kind of eyesight or looking at something that is intriguing is, kind of the same old for you. But in March, that is going to drastically change, especially you kind of bouncing back because you're going to be bouncing back from something. Something's going to shake your stability or, what you have as far as what you think is secure, that safety is going to kind of start dwindling away, okay? And the knowing of that or a solution there is just going to be that it will shake you. It will bother you so much that you will have to have a bounce back. So those are some defining moments in your month. Let's get into an overview of love, money, health, and spirit. And again, we're just going to skim that love stuff because we do have your love predictions at the end of this reading. Coming into the ending cycle of something when it comes to your love, coming into a place where almost like you can find some closure, maybe dealing with a breakup, maybe dealing with, you know, something that kind of took you almost to a breakup. So now you're beginning new again, which is kind of a, you know, a theme. There's definitely something new is happening here, and it has a lot to do with the financial stuff. So again, this could resonate as a new baby. This could resonate as just a new physical aid, as far as getting your materials and your money bag up. So the new beginning for starting your job is definitely going to be, your March financial stuff. So the coins will be, you know, coming in because of that. And again, this new completion, this new closure, this ending to a new beginning is starting with your love relationship. That could be an earth sign or a water sign. Health-wise, you are dealing with a little bit of anxiety, dealing with a little bit of, almost like you aren't wanting to change. You're very much resistant to kind of like moving with the flow of life. So you build up this resistance or this stuff, and it causes this suffering. And the suffering is anxiety because you'll wake up and you'll be pounding at your heart and you're like, somebody's knocking, like, wake the fuck up. So that's what you are dealing with health-wise. So health-wise, it may not be physically, you know, like chicken pox, or it's not going to be like a heart attack or anything like that. It's going to literally be a mindful thing. So maybe just reminding yourself that you're alive every day by just like taking a moment to focus on your breathing. You could even just like put your hands and feet on the ground, put your hands in the snow, maybe in the dirt and the earth. It would definitely help. All right. So spiritually, you definitely could be like a leader spiritually. You could talk anybody into anything. So this doesn't surprise me, but you're lacking in this because you're not structured enough. You're not disciplined enough. You're not consistent. Consistency is a beautiful gift to yourself and to the ones around you. So if you're consistent, you could get into a place where you're kind of like leading that ship. You're kind of like, you know, fathering yourself, parenting yourself, loving yourself enough to have those types of things going on. But spiritually, you'll be lacking in energy this month. You can always turn those things around. Again, this is tarot is just a great tool for setting some sort of intention, set some intention to focus on that spiritual stuff, like, you know, making sure you're not taking things for granted or, you know, appreciating things every day. Let's find out likely outcome here. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, that's in reverse. All right, so the likely outcome is yes. A little bit of conflict will pop up because, again, you have a little bit of anxiety. So you're causing a little bit of insecurity, especially when it comes to this new beginning or this, you know, kind of jumping into a new job maybe, or just maybe there's a loss of a job even. You definitely want to kind of keep moving through, but it's indicating that the likely outcome is that you're definitely going to be kind of like stuck in the past, like kind of like looking things over, like, what could I have done? What should I have done here? What is it that I can do and grow from this? Because as far as I'm concerned, anything having to do with kind of like looking back in the past, if you get stuck doing that and you get stuck in like looking in the past, that's just as much anxiety because, again, you cannot change those things, but you're going to get kind of like fixated on like, what could I have done better? Fucking nothing, because the universe has brought you this far. I mean, those are just the willpower and the choices that you made. So now you're here. So now what? Instead of looking into the past, move ahead. The celebration or the 3 of Cups, that's in reverse. So there could be like some sort of a choice that you're going to have to make, a choice, again, having to do with love maybe. Or maybe somebody's telling you to make a choice or an ultimatum, but there's definitely some choices that you will need to make based off a job, physical, could even have to do with new baby, but there's lots of prospects and things that are waiting as far as opportunity for you. So you just need to move ahead this month in March and make your choices. So this is definitely going to be all about the coins, your job, and make sure to check in with your anxiety and your spiritual, okay? Other than that, I think that's it. So hit subscribe, please, to Hangman Tarot. If you would, please and thank you. And go ahead and click that bell. When you click the bell, you'll receive all my notifications for your future tarot card readings. And go out and go down to the details box, check out my social media, share, like, and follow on your social media. And other than that, please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See ya.